Guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Din and I'm going to show you how to prepare your ingredients, mix the spices and then cook the dish. Very simple method I'm going to use, so please follow the instructions carefully. So let's cook. Today we're going to make a chicken liver and heart bhuna. It's not something normal you would have, but I can assure you it's very tasty. So let's begin and get the preparation done for all the ingredients we will need. We will need some fresh coriander. I have some shallots. Well, not shallots, spring onions. They're Chinese spring onions. You can get them in a Chinese shop, or you can use just normal spring onions. We want some green chilies, a tomato which we're going to grate, garlic and ginger we're going to grate, and we have some onions as well. So let's begin getting the ingredients ready. So what we want to do, we want to just coarsely slice the spring onions, as you can see, like so. You can do them three together, like so. Coriander. This is going to be not like a curry, it's going to be a little bit dry, like a bhuna type. Which it has to be a little bit hot to give it the flavour. Chicken's liver's very good health-wise and very cheap. So it's a nutritious meal. Right, let's put those with the spring onions. Now we have the chicken livers. I know it doesn't look very nice, but I can assure you they will taste really good. Just cut it and just clean. When you're preparing the chicken liver and the little hearts, as you see, give it a nice clean off all the little bits of blood, and so you have a nice ingredient ready for your curry. Well, we're going to have to wash this really well as well, so when it's all nicely washed, it's ready for use. Right, we're going to grate the tomato. So this is the quickest way to grate it. Just use the big end and just like so. Grate your tomato and the skins we have, and then we're just, this is the best way I find. Get yourself a little grater like this, perfect for grating garlic and ginger. So we're nearly ready to start cooking. Right, we have liver, which I've washed well, and what I'm going to do is put about half a teaspoon of turmeric and a little bit of salt. What I'm going to do first is give this a good mix, and I'm going to fry these first. Once they're fried and a little bit browned, I'm going to take them out and then start cooking the dish. Right, perfect. Right, I'm going to use an olive oil, but it's a cooking olive oil. So let's put about half a cup of olive oil. Right, let's begin. We're going to first fry the chicken liver. Make sure the oil is hot. Do it in batches. This will intensify the flavour when we curry it. Remember, this is going to be not so wet curry, it's going to be dry. Let's do it in 2 batches. I know a lot of you won't like this dish because it's offal, but I can assure you it's very tasty and also very good for you, as you know, liver is a good product to eat. It's best to dry the liver as much as you can before you mix the spices to take out the water, otherwise they do sometimes pop. Be extra careful. It would be a good idea to wear a pair of goggles. Right, some of these are ready, so let's take these out. They look lovely. Right, that looks like it's done. Let's take these out. So we're going to use this same oil to cook our, so what we only need about half a cup of oil. So that's about half a cup. First we put in our cinnamon sticks. Turn the heat down a little bit, we don't want it to burn. And we have bay leaves, cardamon and 2 cloves. Put that in. Give that a little bit of fry. Then we put in our onion. Our garlic and ginger. And our spring onions. About a teaspoon of salt. Alright, after about 5 minutes, give it a good stir. As you can see where we fried the liver, just take all that off. All that is flavour, going to go into our onions and dish. This is looking good. softening nicely as well. We put in our tomatoes. Bring it up to boil again so we don't slow the cooking process down. I'm using a non-stick frying pan here, but as you see it still sticks a little when we fried our liver. Well, that's looking good. Now we can put our liver in, like so. I'll let these cook for a while, about another 5-10 minutes. And when it gets really hot, turn it back down to half the heat. Alright, this is looking good, as you can see. To this we're going to also add 1 large teaspoon of tomato paste, just to give it a bit more depth. Right, this is looking good now, and we're going to add some curry leaves and methi. Because this dish doesn't take too long to cook, we're going to basically add our ingredients like spices now after 5 minutes of cooking. Right, this is looking really good. Right, to this we're going to add our 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of Gram Masala, half a teaspoon of cumin, and paprika, half a teaspoon, and Kashmir Masala, about a teaspoon of Kashmir Masala. Sorry, Kashmir Chilly powder, not Kashmiri. Give that a good stir and fry off the spices. Oh, if I had smelly vision, you could really smell this now. Just a few minutes to fry off the spices. Okay, that's looking good. Put the heat high because now we're going to add the water. So add a little at a time. And I'll put in a cup of water now. Probably a little bit more. Okay, that's fine. About a cup and a quarter, as you can see. So Now we put in the fresh coriander. Give it a good stir. Incorporate all that fresh coriander. Also give it a taste now. Make sure salt content is fine. That tastes perfect. Now turn it right down. Put a lid on it. We're going to cook this for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes this dish is done, and there you go, my chicken liver bhuna. I hope you enjoy it and hope to see you soon. Bye for now.